YouTube, what to do YouTube. It's your boy AD, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Just Another Sports Fan podcast. Now, before we get started, I would like to ask everybody to like and subscribe to the channel, share the video, get it out to the world so we can get this good basketball talk out. In this video, we are going to be going over the Game 7s that happened over the weekend. And, we're going to start with my team because that's the one that's, dearest to my heart. And that shit hurt. But Cade Cunningham leads the Detroit Pistons back from 3-1 to take the series 4-3. They advance to the second round of the playoffs. Now, this game here, man, it started off good. Orlando was fighting. They was trying. Paolo, man, salute to Paolo. We'll get into him in just a second. But Detroit, man, they came out ready. Everybody was on go. Especially the leader of the team, Cade Cunningham, the man you see on your screen. The man had 32 and 12 last night. Again, just, getting whatever you want, coming off screens. Like, Jamal Mosley never made no adjustments to try to contain him, trying to control him, trying to get the ball in his hand. He just let him control the game. From Game 5 all the way to Game 7, when the games that Detroit needed the most, he just let him control the game all the way through. Never made an adjustment. And it's crazy. But also, Tobias Harris showed up in this Game 7. Big shout out to him with the 30 points. He had like 17 in the second quarter by himself. Like, he was hooping last night. I respected him. Jalen Duren, I got on his head a lot during this series. But he had a hell of a game last night. Had 15 points and 15 rebounds. Great efficiency on 4 for 5 shooting. And they're going to need that going into this next round. Because the team they playing got a lot of good bigs. And we'll get into that in another video. Asari Thompson, not much of a scoring in, but you know how he do. He played defense. He be locking shit up. Duncan Robinson contributed with 10 points. And shout out to goddamn Jenkins. Off the bench. 16 points. He was huge. He was in the 3 he hit at the end of the third quarter. Crazy. Like, you just knew it was Detroit night at that point. And on the Orlando Magic side, Paolo again with the carry. Like, this is the second time in the Game 7. He did it against the Cavs 2 years ago, where he showed up and had 37 points on the road. And in this Game 7, he came out here and had 38 points on the road to go with 9 rebounds and 6 assists. But nobody else on the team really came to help. I mean, Desmond Bain had 16, but he only took 10 shots. Like, nigga, this is a Game 7. We need more from you than 10 shots. Like, come on. Wendell Carter, 13. Not enough. The last couple games, him and Durant, they cancel each other out. Like, neither one was really that good. It's sad. The blow a 3-1 lead, and I just knew. I was just hoping that they could keep it close, Like, but to lose the Game 6, how they lost Game 6, like being up by that much, and then just losing by double digits. Like, I don't care what you say. I know they're professionals and all, but they still humans at the end of the day. And you're going to feel that. You're going to remember that. That's going to be in the back of your mind. Like, man, we really could have closed this shit out at the crib. And we gave it up. And because we can't make a damn layup, anything, for a whole second half. And I know that ate at them that whole 24, 48 hours. They had to think about it until the game started. And they fought for as long as they could. But they just ran out of gas. And, Detroit took the game over. But shout out to this man right here. Paolo Banchero. Again, with the 38 points. Like, he sold Game 6 with the rest of the team. But in these do-or-die games, in Game 5, he had 45. He was trying to get it done. In this Game 7, he had 38. He was trying to get it done. Again, his teammates failed him. That's why you see him carrying. His teammates failed him. Like, this, the series would have been different with Franz, yes, but Franz wasn't there, so we can't use that for an excuse. He been gone. Like, one of these games, you got to get home. And the team that help contribute, and they ain't help him at all. Like, I'm gonna show you what I mean. Jalen Suggs, look at his stat line for all these games. There he was solid on defense, but when Franz Wagner go down, boy, your offense got to rise. And look at these shooting percentages: 1 for 7, 1 for 13, 4 for 9, 1 for 10. What is that? But we're not gonna win anything that way. Not going to win anything that way. Like, he's our starting point guard. Like, you can't do that, especially in the game 7. 1 for 10, bro. Will we need you the most? Nah, bro. That's not gonna get it done. That's not gonna get it done. Wendell too. Sorry. The past. You got the damn Detroit Pistons fans chanting Angel Reese at him. They petty as hell for that, by the way. He should have played better. Man, he too inconsistent. Him and Jalen Suggs. Which leads to this. Jamal Mosley. I told y'all. They was already looking to fire this man. And he really gave them a reason. That game 6 was probably all the confirmation they needed to fire this nigga, bro. And I hate it for him because, man, he led us back, man. Like, we was really irrelevant before. Man, he brought a culture there with the toughness and defense and shit, but the offense just never came around. He could never just make in-game adjustments, as you can see. That's why Cade Cunningham just kept killing us. And then it led to his demise. And I kind of feel bad for him because, it's hard to get these NBA jobs and keep these NBA jobs. But, he just probably needs, another team probably give him an opportunity because he did turn this program around. I will give him credit for that. So I do hope he land on his feet, find another place to go that let him build the culture again. And, but I hope he gets better as a coach too, learn how to make adjustments, call timeouts, play the right players. Like, once he do that, he'll be a better coach. But salute to the Detroit Pistons, but for getting it done. Like, coming back from 3-1, I don't care who you root for. That's tough. That's tough. So salute to them for getting it done, going to the next round. They're going to need more, though. They're going to need more for their next matchup. But speaking of another 3-1 comeback, the Boston Celtics lose to the Philadelphia 76ers at home. At home in a game 7. 109-100. And this was a hell of a game. Joel Embiid, man. You don't know how he would have. You can't guess how he would look coming off the injury. He ain't played a lot. You don't know his conditioning for real, so you don't know how, what he can do on that court. But, man, that man came back. And he was dominant. Like, dominant. The man had 34 and 12 last night. 34 and 12. Now, he got tied towards the end of the game, so the field goal percentage dropped. But for a long time, that first half, he was cooking. And he kept leading in the third quarter, but, the man ain't played, so, his conditioning ain't really where it's supposed to be. So that fourth quarter, he was tired and he was dragging his way through, but he fought to make it to the end. And that's what you like to see in the playoffs. Your stars, no matter what it costs, on the court, giving it they all, trying to get their team to the next round to win this chip. You got to love that kind of shit. And his running mate, Tyrese Maxey, yeah. We got to start putting more respect on his name. Like, he top 3 point guard in the East. Easy. We got to really start thinking about top 5 in the league close. Like, he out there, man. That boy's special. That man in the game 7 on the road had 30 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. That nigga had 11 rebounds. This nigga is like 6'1", 6'2". Out there getting 11 boards. Like, what? That's crazy. and then he giving it to him on the other end. However you want it. Like he's too fast to stay in front of. He got the three ball. He can get to the mid range and he can finish at the rim. He a tough matchup for anybody. And that man came and showed and proved last night, along with his backcourt running mate, the rookie, the dog, VJ Edgecombe. He went out there, a rookie, 23 points on the road again, as I must say. 23 points. The boy's special too. Like, he didn't win Rookie of the Year, but he might be the most impactful rookie. Like, he on the team and he really contributing to wins. Like, playoff wins. Like, gotta have him. He out there getting it done as a rookie, and he don't look scared at all. He go at anybody. He do some wild shit. He'll let you know real quick. Let you remember, like, he 19, 20. He'll show you that real quick. But at the same time, man, you love that kind of aggression, man, from a young player. Like, not scared of the moment. You love that. And shout out to Paul George. Gotta give him his respect. Because I ain't gonna lie. Man, I thought Paul George was done. Man, he was looking old out there. He was looking bad out there. He couldn't hit no shots. He couldn't really play defense for real still. Hey, that man went out there. He only had 13, but it was timely shots. Timely buckets. And then he was actually playing good defense this series. Like, Paul George in this series has consistently been okay, decent to good. Consistently. But I feel like he gonna have to raise his level just a little bit more. Cause I'm gonna tell you what. We'll get into that another video. But on the Celtics side, man, not having Tatum, and then I said in another video, Jason Tatum, man, with this Achilles injury he had, bro, can he hold up? Can he sustain? I know he got through the regular season, and he looked good to start these playoffs, man. But everybody know that the intensity rises in the playoff, and dog, that's tough. And you getting up 3-1, and you not finishing the job early. This is what can happen. He starts to feel it, and then he can't play in the game 7, which leave it all back up to Jaylen Brown again. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but in the game 7, man, you want all hands on deck. I mean, in Jaylen Brown, he did as much as he could, 33 points. He didn't shoot the best, 12 or 27, but hey, in the game 7, fuck the field goal percentage. Hey, I'm out here trying to get it. Derek White had a stellar first half. He had like 20 in the first half. He only finished with 26, so slowed down a lot in the second half. 9 for 26 from the field, that's not good. But again, I'm not really mad at it because, I mean, without Tatum there, you got to put up shots. Now, others on the team showed up. Quaidum had 17. P. Rabbit had 13. Sam Hauser had 11. Like, that's what you want from your bench. But your other starters, man, gave you zeros. You're not going to win like that, especially at home. At home, this is when your role player is supposed to play like their best. And a lot of them didn't show up, man. If it wasn't, like, to be honest, if it wasn't for Derek White in the first half, this would have been a blowout. Like, Jaylen Brown, they came on strong. Like, Jaylen Brown came on strong towards the second half, but, bro, without Derek White in that first half, it don't even get to this point where it was even a close game. Like, it's crazy, man. I mean, Jaylen Brown, I salute him. He was trying to play defense on the Embiid, bro, and I understand wanting to take the challenge, bro, but take smart challenges, bro. Like, nigga, you 6'7", bro. This man's 7'2", 300 pounds, bro. What you think you finna do to this nigga? You not finna hold that man on no block. And then you going on stream and shit complaining that he flopping, which he do. But nigga, everybody do. You just can't be putting that on Embiid. Like, that shit, that was weak a little bit, bro. Like, you got to take the L right there. Like, y'all had a 3-1 lead, bro, and you blew it at home. That's on y'all. You had 2 opportunities to end this shit in y'all house, and y'all didn't. You got to bear that. And y'all team gotta go back to the drawing board, bro. Because I'm telling you, the offense y'all running, you're not gonna win shit with that again. The year y'all won it, the 3-point shooting was historic, but y'all not gonna win with that shit again, man. They got to find a different way to start winning basketball games. But shout out to the Philadelphia 76ers for going on the road and getting it done. Next round is gonna be tough. It's a hard matchup, but I believe they can win that series. We'll get into that at a later time. But for the last game 7 that happened, the Cleveland Cavaliers hold serve at home, defeating the Toronto Raptors by a total of 114-102. Now, again, this game started off very high. Tie game at the half. But I think you've seen, going deeper and deeper into this game, the experience and the leadership of the Cleveland Cavaliers start to show. Because the Cavs had they actually had more turnovers than the Raptors, but the Cavs had a lot of turnovers early. Like the second half is when the Raptors really start to, lose their way, start turning the ball over, bad fouls. Jared Allen, by the way, salute to him. As we get into this box score real quick. Jared Allen, salute him. He had a game last night. The man had 22 points and 19 rebounds. In the third quarter alone, the man had 14 and 11 in one quarter. That's a full game for some bigs. Wendell Carter, sorry, Adnan. I can't wait till they trade you. Anyway, back to the Cavs. A good all around team win. Nobody actually really dominated the game. Donovan Mitchell 22. Like I said, Jared Allen 22. James Harden 18 and 6. Evan Mobley had 13. Max Strus had 12. Sam Merrill had 13. It was an all-around team effort to get this one done. It was just too much at the end of the day for the Raptors, who play good defense. But once you really start to push the pace and they have to score, it get tough for them. And they fought. Look, they did as much as they could, man. Salute, they a young team. They're gonna be real good in the future, man. They need a little more. I think they need a floor general, unless they're gonna let Scotty Barnes just play point forward and just live with that. But maybe they can use another floor general, maybe, and let him be the one get out in transition. Instead of having to be the one make all decisions, he can make a secondary decision, he already in front on a break. Instead of having to get the ball and just run it down the court and just all that run through, he can play a lot more free. But the Raptors, they tried, man. RJ Barrett 23, Scotty Barnes 24, Jacoby Walker 13 points, Shed had 14, but that's about all the scoring they had. And you need more than that on the road in the game 7. But for a young team, it's kind of what I expect. It's hard to go into enemy territory, man, and get a dub on the road in a do-or-die situation. And that, like I said, at the half, it was tied 49-49. But you just, the Cavs beat them in the third quarter, 38-19. That's it right there. A quarter can doom you. And that's how you get down. I mean, they won the fourth 34-27, but by that time, you're playing catch up. And all the other team got to do is just maintain enough just to get the job done. So, all around, a good weekend of basketball, man. Game 7s, all of them was competitive for the most part until it wasn't. I mean, that's all you can ask for, man. This was all around good first round of the NBA playoffs. This many game 7s in the first round, plus you got LeBron going to the next round, OKC being dominant. The Knicks, I mean, they looking pretty solid. The Spurs, they handle business. All around good first round, man. Second round is I can't wait to see how high the intensity gets, because we're gonna see who really that coming into this next round. But with that, that's all I got for this video. Before you go, please like and subscribe and share the video out, man. Share the video. I see y'all watching the shorts and shit. Just subscribe too, niggas. Just don't be watching the shorts. Subscribe, niggas. Subscribe. But thank y'all for a lot of support, man. And until the next video, I'ma holla at y'all, man. Peace.